Okay, now this video is pretty much gonna show you how a presentation should be done. I'm not gonna explain how to fill anything out. It's gonna be a whole presentation without telling you guys every detail. This is how it should be done. So I'm sitting down with the single parent. Her name is Jasmine. Okay, so Jasmine, are you familiar with how the child safety kit works? No? Okay, no worries. Let me start all the way from the beginning. So I work with American Income Life, and we are a life insurance company. Now, typically, we mainly only work with labor unions and credit union members to bring out their individualized benefit. But because you requested the child identification kit, it's a reason why we should visit with you. Now, two of the main unions that we work with are the police union and teachers union internationally. And since we work closely with them, they asked us to do our part in keeping all the kids in the community safe. So we bring out child safety kits. It's just a place for parents or grandparents to keep all the child's vital information. God forbid they go missing or were abducted. Now, one of the don't cover that. That's where the microphone is. Now, one of the statistics that we learned in working with the police union is that 93% of the kids that go missing after 24 hours were usually found dead. And that's not a good thing at all. In fact, last year, according to the FBI, over 800,000 kids were reported missing just in the United States. That's about 2,000 kids per day. That is very terrible. So what the police union wants us to do is, number one, give out child safety kits to help with Amber Alerts. The second thing they would like us to do is do a needs analysis on every family that we visit with, just to see what their life insurance needs are. The reason for that is when someone dies in the community, the police union knows that a lot of families don't have a lot of money, they don't have funeral expenses, they don't have life insurance, or they don't even have plots. And it's really difficult for them to keep going, pay for the funeral, and pay for the rent. It's really hard. So which is why we do a needs analysis to see if you qualify for any life insurance plans. But we'll do it at the end and see if we can help you out. Is that okay with you? Perfect. I'm going to show you a quick video that's going to explain more about who we are as an insurance company and how the whole program works. Okay?
Congratulations! American Income Life is proud to deliver your valuable benefit package, including the child safe kits you request.
Great. The next video is going to talk more about our culture and how we give back to the community.
At AIL, giving back is our core philosophy. From the home.
Great. Now, as you can see, we are a company that believes that we're going to work in a community. It's only fair that we give back to the community. One of the ways we accomplish that is by offering new careers, new employment to anyone who's looking for something better or doesn't have a job at the moment. So let me ask you, who do you know who is looking for a new career, or recently graduated from school, or is looking to, better their life? Perfect. What I can do is I can take down their name and number. I'll give it to my hiring manager so they can schedule an interview. Now, I cannot promise you that they'll get hired, but I can at least promise you that they'll get an interview. So what's your name? Okay, perfect. What city do they live in? What's the best contact number for them? What do they currently do? Where are they working right now? They're not? Where were they working before? Okay. You know what happened? Okay, great. Who's next? That's all you know who's looking for a better career? Okay, no worries. Just means everyone else already has a job, right? Which is good. Now, the next thing we do to help out with the community is we actually donate food to homeless shelters, food bank, or struggling families. Now, do you happen to have one or two cans in your kitchen that you don't use and you want to donate today? Perfect. Can you do me a favor? Can you go ahead and grab it right now so I don't forget at the end? Yes, please, right now. That way I don't forget at the end. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, now the next video will go more into details on how you fill out child safety kits.
You've had that feeling. You took your eyes off your child for...
I'm sure you see how important and valuable this program can be, right? Exactly. Now, this is how the child safety kit looks. The video does a pretty good job explaining how you fill it out. I'm just going to go over small little details. Okay? Now, once you open it up, you want to put all your child's vital information right here. Everything. It's recommended you put everything in pen except for the height and the weight. Put that in pencil because you're going to want to erase it because they're going to grow up constantly. For the picture, what the police union say, if they're under the age of 6, make sure you change the picture every 6 months. If they're over the age of 6, make sure you do it every year. Okay? When you open it up, you have physical description and your birthmark, scars, braces, put that all down right here. And then DNA sample. For the DNA sample is recommended in hair. And you cannot cut it because it needs to root. So lick in the brush, make sure you see one with the root, and tape it with clear tape on right here. The second option, if you want, you can yank one off as long as just one, and just tape it with clear tape right there. Now they also want you to have fingerprints. For the fingerprints, they give you an ink strip. All you do is you peel it right off like a bandage and it exposes the ink. And with there, you're able to you have enough ink for both the right and the left hand, right? In the back, it has more information for parents. It reminds parents that you should teach your child how to dial 911, talk to them about stranger danger, talk to them about what to do in situations that, something ever happens. Great. Now, has anything like this happened to you before? Wow, what happened? Tell me about it. Exactly, I'm pretty sure you feel real bad, or your friend did. Pretty sure you couldn't think of anything. Now, our goal as a community, as a company, is to make sure that we can provide this to as many parents as possible with children under the age of 18. For that, we are going to need your help. Who do you know with kids that we can also help out? Your friend Sarah? Okay, what's Sarah's last name? Okay. And does she have a significant other? What's his last name? Michael? Okay. And she's your friend, you said, right? Great. What city does Sarah live in? Culver City? Perfect. And how many child safety kits does she need? 2? Great. What's the best contact number for Sarah? Okay. 310-55555. Great. Who's next? Your aunt? Perfect. Okay. Phone number. Does she have a spouse? City she live in? Okay. Who's next? Who's next? And who's next? We can't think of anyone more? Okay. What about your neighbor? Do you have kids? Why don't we put it down? Pretty sure she'll appreciate you did this for her. Okay. Who's next? Great. Now, the next program we put together for the kids is to protect them. God forbid something happens to you and you pass away. I'll let the video better explain.
We see the headlines every day. Drunk driver kills wife.
Perfect. So it's a sad reality, but it is true. So what we have done with the company is we're able to give you $2,000 of accidental life insurance. The way this works is you will be covered for $2,000. God forbid you pass away due to an accident, your beneficiary will get $2,000. Now, it's not a lot of money, but trust me, it can definitely help out pay the rent or pay some bills. This is non-contributory, non-participating. What that means is at no cost to you. So who do you want to put down as your beneficiary? Your mom? Great. Perfect. And what's your date of birth again? Okay. What's your mom's last name? Perfect. Go ahead and make sure I spell everything correct and sign right here. Great. Now, this is the best part. What the company has done is they want to make sure we want to help out. We want to help out as many people as possible. So they're giving you a great opportunity. You are able to sponsor up to 10 individuals to also receive $2,000 of accidental life insurance. It can be your mom, it can be your friends. They're going to also get $2,000 of accidental life insurance. It's going to also be non-contributory, non-participating to them, meaning they don't have to pay for this. God forbid they pass away, whoever they put down as a beneficiary will receive $2,000. Okay? It's not a lot of money, but trust me, it can definitely help out. Now, who do you want to go ahead and start with first and you want to go ahead and sponsor? Your mom? Perfect. Let's put your mom then. Okay? Hear the music? You can tell I live with Mexicans. Okay, so let's say your mom. Great. Who's next? And who's next? And who's next? And so on. Great. This benefit right here, we actually put together for parents to help them save out-of-pocket expenses when it comes to your medical bill. I'll let the video explain.
Want to drive down the cost of health?
Perfect. I'm pretty sure you know how medicines can be expensive. Anything has to do with expensive. Okay? So what we're giving you is a health discount card. This card gives you discounts on health-related services. Now, this is not health insurance. So what that means is not going to replace your health provider. It won't get you in trouble. Now, you cannot combine the discounts, but it's either or. If they give you a bigger discount, use this. If your health provider gives you a bigger discount, use that. So there's 2 programs. There's a basic plan and there's a gold plan. The basic, that's at no cost to you. Are you looking at this? The basic plan is at no cost to you for 1 year. After it expires. If you want to do it again, just let us know and we'll do it again. That one gives you up to 60% off on eye care, hair implants, prescribed medication, and chiropractic services. There's also a gold plan. The gold plan does has everything the dental has. It also, it has everything the basic has. It also includes a dental plan, vitamins and nutritional supplements, travel assist line, and a 24-hour nurse helpline to speak with a nurse. That one does have a one-time payment of $24.95. The best part about that is it's not a monthly plan. You pay that one time and you're covered for the whole year. If you want to find out all the providers in your area, you can call this 1-800 number or visit the website and they'll let you know all the providers. If you want to just do the basic plan, all you do is you fill in the black portion right here and then you mail it out to this address. All you have to do is pay for a stamp. If you want to do the gold one, you do the red part and you mail in $24.95, either through money order or check, whatever works better for you. What bank do you bank with? Bank of America? Okay, so if they give you checks, put it in there. If they don't give you checks, put money order. We don't recommend cash because you're probably not going to see that again, okay? Once you request either the gold or the base, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to activate. They're going to send you a card in the mail that looks like this. It's going to be a small pink card with your information at the bottom. You're able to use it right away. And they'll give you a list with all the providers that participate in the discount. Does that make sense? Perfect. Great. Now, in regards to the health discount card, a lot of people don't have health insurance, so they, glasses are expensive. You are able to help a couple people out. Who do you know that can also benefit from the health discount card? Your neighbor? Perfect. It's first down. And you get referrals and so on and so on. Great. Now, Jasmine, we sit down with family members separately. Every family seen separately because every family has a different need and a different want. What's right for you is different from the family I was with earlier or the parent that I'm going to see right after this. So I'm going to play this quick video that is going to explain the different need for insurance purposes. Okay?
Since birth, you have spent each day preparing for the future. Each milestone the result of hard work.
Great. Now that's the last part of the program, which is the most important and the most popular one with every parent that we visit with. However, for these benefits, you do have to qualify for. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a quick needs analysis to see if you do qualify for something and what it does recommend. Got it? And you said you have 2 children, right? What's your oldest is Elizabeth? Okay, let's put Elizabeth. And what's her date of birth? Okay, her date of birth is March 10th, 2005. Okay, and then you have Steven or Steve, right? And then what's Steve's date of birth? Okay, it is December 15, 2010. Okay, and Jasmine, your date of birth again, you said is January 1st, 1980, correct? Perfect. Now, let me ask you a couple of health questions in regards to you and your children. Either one of you guys have ever had any cancer in your life, any diabetes, any problems with your heart attack, or stroke? Okay. None of you guys are using oxygen through a tank, right? So that's that. Perfect. Now, any terminal illness, do you have any Alzheimer's? No, right? Okay. Do you smoke any cigarettes, any tobacco use, or any weed? Do you smoke any weed? No? Okay, good. Current on probation or parole? Have you ever been arrested or convicted of a DUI? No? Great. And then what's your monthly take-home pay? How much do you get paid a month after taxes? $2,000? Okay. How much life insurance do you currently have through work? You don't have any? No worries. What about outside of work? How much life insurance do you have outside of work? None? Okay. And you are renting here, right? Okay. How much have you saved up for the college education for your children? None? Okay. No worries. And then you use a checking account or a savings account? Both? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it does recommend something for you, which is good. Okay, now this is our mandatory read-off letter. It means we have to read it to you. I'll go ahead and read it, and I'm going to summarize it at the end real quick. See? So it says, American Income Life would like to thank you for taking the opportunity to listen to the representative who is here to serve you. The insurance program being offered to you today are made available through American Income Life Insurance Company, a company that has a lot. And then you read it. Okay, so what it pretty much means is you do qualify for some plans. We're gonna go over it. If you feel like it will help your family, we do want you to make take advantage of it today. If you feel like it won't help your family, when you say no. Regardless, we do want you to make your decision today, either a yes or a no. The reason for that is because we do have a lot of families to see, and we can't come back to every family once we see them. Does that make sense? Great. So the first major gap the needs analysis found has to do with your final expenses, pretty much your funeral. Let me ask you, Jasmine, who's gonna pay for your funeral when you pass away? Do they know that? Exactly. Now this video is gonna explain how we can help provide an immediate sum of money to pay for your funeral. That way your surviving family doesn't have to deal with it financially. Okay?
The warmth of family is one of
Yes, so as the video shows, the average cost of the funeral today is $15,000. However, due to inflation in 20 years, it's going to go up to $30,000. Which is why, for you, Jasmine, we recommend that you have at least $30,000 of final expenses already there. You currently don't have anything, so you need $30,000. And $30,000 is the amount that we're willing to provide for you today. Does that make sense? Great. I'm sure you can see how important it is to have this covered, right? Exactly. Let me ask you a personal question. Why do you think it's important to have this? I agree with you. The next gap has to do with your income. Now, I'm pretty sure you go to work to pay the rent and to pay for the things that your kids need, right? Exactly. They don't eat for free, they don't clothe for free. So something happens to you, who's going to take care of your kids? Probably your mom or someone else. And they're going to have to work double shift, or your kids are going to, not get the things that they're used to. So we want to make sure your income is protected. This next video is going to show how we can help protect your income.
Your paycheck is the economic heartbeat of your family. It pays your rent.
Okay, now when it comes to your income, you say you make $2,000 every month. So we recommend protecting 1 year worth of your income. If you make $2,000 every month, that's $24,000 in the whole year, which you currently don't have any protection there. So you need $24,000, and $24,000 is the amount that we're willing to provide for you today. The way that works is simple. You said, let's say you want your mom to be the beneficiary. You pass away, your mom will get two options. Your mom is going to get $2,000 every single month for 1 year after you pass away, or she's going to get one check for $24,000, whatever helps her. It's basically pretty much a supplement that you're not going to be there to at least have 1 year of your salary given to your children. Does that make sense? Exactly. Sure, you can see the value in that, right? Exactly. Now, this next one has to do with protecting your children's college education, because as you know, it's expensive. I'm pretty sure you want them to go to college. This is an eye-opening video. I'll let the video explain.
As parents, you hope to see your children go to
Perfect. Now, the way that college education works is that they recommend that you at least have $100,000 for each child to go to college, which you pretty much don't have any there. So you need $100,000, and $100,000 each is what we're willing to provide for you today. Now, the way this works, it's a little different from the top. Now, the final expenses and the income protection, that's gonna pay out no matter how you pass away. No matter if you pass away due to an accident, due to cancer, due to health issues, due to old age. These two, final expenses and income protection, they will always pay 100% of the time. The college education will only pay if you pass away due to an accident, which is, statistically speaking, that's what's going to happen. So if you pass away due to an accident, your beneficiary will get all of this plus an additional $200,000 so they can use towards your kids' college education. Now, let's say your kids don't go to college or they already graduated and then you pass away due to an accident, we're going to still pay your beneficiary an additional $200,000. Does that make sense? Great. Okay. Great. So to recap, we have your final expenses protected. We have your income protection covered. We have college education also taken care of. The company also has given you additional benefits. The first additional benefit is called a children's rider. What the children's rider means is that both of your little ones each will be covered for $10,000 of life insurance. God forbid they pass away. They're going to be able to keep the life insurance until the age of 21. After the age of 21, they're able to get their own life insurance regardless of their health because you put them in when they were small. Okay. They also give you a terminal illness rider. What the terminal illness rider means is if you're diagnosed with terminal illness and you have less than 12 months to live, we can advance you 50% of your final expenses upfront and the other 50% once you pass away. Because I'm pretty sure if you have less than a year to live, the last thing you want to do is go to work. So we're going to advance you 50% of your final expenses. The next benefit they give you is a layoff waiver. What the layoff waiver means is if you get laid off of work, we're going to pay your life insurance for up to 3 months. That means if you get laid off, not if you got fired. That's a whole different thing, okay? Now, I understand you're not part of a union at the moment, but you do get the strike waiver. What the strike waiver means, if you in the future, your future job is part of a union and you participate in a union strike, we're able to waive your premium, so we pay for the life insurance for up to 12 months without you having to pay us back. Okay? Now, if it all makes sense, starting as of today, you have taken an important step to be properly covered. To make sure we protect all of your needs, the company is giving you 2 different options to choose from. Option A has your final expenses for $30,000 and it includes your income, your college, and the additional benefits, and that's the green option right there, the $90.68. Option B has your final expenses at $20,000, still has your income, still has college, and still has the additional benefits, and that's the gray option right there, $78.58. Now, based on those 2 options, which option works better for you and you want to go ahead and start with and to protect your family today? I understand. You want to think about it. Okay. Yes. So, I completely understand. A lot of families that I sit down with have. I just forgot for a second. Now, I understand how you feel. A lot of families that I've sit down over the years have felt the same way. And after talking it over, what you found, it came down to price. Is that what it is? Yes? Okay. Let me ask you. Is there anything else other than price that's stopping you from protecting your family today? No? Just price? Okay. In that case, we do have another option. Now, the way this works is we have this option. We're able to protect your final expenses for $15,000. The good news is that it still comes with your $24,000 to protect your income. Still has an additional $200,000 to protect college and the additional benefits. Now for $15,000, that's the option right here, the $67.58. Is that a lot better for you to start? Yes? Okay, great. So the way it works is it's set up electronically either through your checkings or your savings account. We do have a conditional receipt. What the conditional receipt means is you are covered as of today. God forbid you pass away tomorrow, we will pay your family regardless if you paid us. So what that means right now is Saturday the 17th. What that means is the initial premium of $67.53 will be due next week, either on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. After that is next month, the day that you choose. The 10th, the 15th, the 20th, whatever works better for you. What day of the month starting next month is better for you? The 15th? Perfect. What that means is the first one of 67 will be next week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. And then next month, September 15th and October 15th and so on every 15th of the month, unless you decide to call us and switch your due date. Does that make sense? Great. So it probably will take me about 10 to 15 minutes to do the application. All I need to do is see your driver's license and a voided check.